It's around here in these past 2 games where Maryland has seen 3 grand slams. Now, their total for the season is 9, and they've seen 3 of those 9 happen this weekend. When asked how her team can be so efficient in these 4- and 5-game weekends, head coach Shonda Stanton said that she wishes she could sprinkle some magic dust on her team, but actually she asks her team, can you be courageous for 20 seconds?
It is no secret that the Midwest weather is just about as unpredictable as it gets. Hence, a doubleheader for the Hoosiers and the Buckeyes on Friday. I'm going to take the Canadians.
You got them having their number?
Listen, yeah. I think we're looking at an Ohio State after they lost to Michigan. Watching that Canada-Finland game was crazy.
Yeah,
and
they were clinical.
Exactly, and I think that's not going to stop when they go to the championship in Boston.
When I spoke to Evansville head coach Robbie Tarver earlier this week, he mentioned the importance of coming into a game against Indiana mentally strong. He spoke with head coach Marley Wilson earlier this week. She shared her team's mantra with us. Fun is the roof. It embodies the team's ability to celebrate the little things. Your family's in the stands for this one. What does it mean to have them here to celebrate with you?
Family's everything, man. They've brought me through the ins and outs.
How is the support of your team helping you find success in your first season as a Hoosier?
It's amazing. Everyone supports each other. We're all.
What does the dominance of this series sweep say about this Indiana group?
A lot. We've worked really hard to get in this position.
Caroline, how does it feel to have such a dominant performance in your official debut inside Assembly Hall?
Oh, it was so awesome.
Brianna, 4 run rule wins in a row, 48 runs on the weekend so far, and you guys aren't done. What has been working so well?
Just staying ahead and just attacking early for sure.
This Bart Kaufman Field crowd hung in with you guys till the very end. What does it mean to this team to have this kind of support?
It's great. They come out all the time, and they're supportive, and obviously.
Over his career, he has been hit by a pitch 41 times. Coach Mercer told us it's a running joke that at this point, because they know he's going to get on base at least once, and he's definitely going to get on base today. That ball is long gone. And Coach Mercer talks about how committed he is, putting the team before his body every day, and he didn't even have to do that, guys.
Alpha Chi Omega is a team known for its speed and vibrant fandom. The excitement that comes with it is the reason many of its 7 bikers joined the team. But for Libby Lewis, it's always been a family affair.
Placed first that year, third my senior year, but quite an experience for sure. And still ride extensively to date and have some great friends that I've made through cycling over the years.
He took me on a road bike ride and I hated it. Awful. So I was like, this is not for me, whatever. And he's like, keep it up. And then I just rode all summer with him, fell in love with it.
But whether it's riding in the Little 500 or studying for an exam, Corey Lewis has always given his kids the same advice.
He says, go big or go home all the time to the kids. If it's like you studying for a test, like you do it, go big or go home. And people outside the family know that is, he says it at work. It's a mantra. You've worked for it, you go for it.
He's always telling me, do you want to go out there and give it your all? And I say, yes, I do. I'm very driven about just being passionate about everything I do, but like giving 100% effort. There's no reason to give 90% if I can't give that 100% the first time.
Aaron and Corey have seen the top of the Little 500 podium, and now it's Libby and Akayo's turn to go big and bring home the win.
I think it would just be an amazing experience, but just like it would show the hard work that everyone on our team has paid off, and we've worked our butts off for where we are today. So I think it would just be such a reward.
I'm actually excited to see them win, right? My perspective on that is when you do something, do it your best. They have clearly demonstrated that they're at the top of the game, and hopefully hold the bike up. Get some pictures of them on the podium.
DJ Washington has battled injury his entire career with Indiana wrestling. His final collegiate meet, the NCAA championships, was certainly no exception.
I just remember when I got back to the hotel, I kind of like peed and it looked like pink Kool-Aid Jammer. And I was like, hey, yo, all right, maybe I should tell our trainer about this. And we ended up talking about it. And we originally just went to the hospital to go get labs done. And that's when they came back like, oh, you have rhabdo or whatever that was. So
Rhabdo, short for rhabdomyolysis, is a condition where damaged muscle tissue releases its contents into the bloodstream. A saline drip is typically the standard treatment, but that wasn't an option for the Portage native.
Straight panic in a coach's perspective. You know, I got that text at 11:30, 11:40 that they were taking him in, and immediately I'm like, oh, he's not going to be able to wrestle.
If you want to feel better, you'll have to get on this bag. If not, I'm okay with you because it's like, it's pain, but you could get through it. But she was like, if not, you're just probably not going to sleep tonight. And I was like, I ain't sleeping then.
He didn't sleep and had to win his next 3 straight matches to podium.
After I lost that match, I was like, well, these like last matches, like I'm not going to think like I could do a little bit more. I'm just going to do more, you know, and then be satisfied with how I wrestled instead of just feeling like, man, my whole career I could have done more, but I didn't.
Washington didn't just podium. He became Indiana Wrestling's first All-American since 2017.
In the moment, it was, you know, pretty emotional. We've been so close, and we knew, like, all you need is one. You get one guy to break through, then everybody else believes. It's like, oh, if DJ did it, I can do it. I train next to him. So there was a lot of emotion in that match.
It was just nice to finally put all those like heartbreaks and all the like frustrations into one last tournament and come out on top.
And now, in all that he's learned in his career, Washington looks to pass on all the knowledge he gained as a Division I athlete.
I know I want to do coaching of the sort. I'm trying to coach my little brothers wherever I go.
And that's what I want my guys to preach on if they become coaches or whatever they become. It's like, continue to evolve yourself and be the best version you can be.
Another loss for Indiana women's basketball, this time on senior night. The Maryland Terrapins outbattled the Hoosiers 74-60 on Thursday night, begging the question, will this team find their groove when they need it most?
I question if we had the fight tonight, right? Because we knew it was going to be a fight. To keep them off the glass, all right? They're terrific in transition, to not give up anything easy. And you know, we didn't have the fight.
Obviously, we've been very inconsistent going at each game, but I will say in terms of clicking, I know we didn't come out with a win tonight, like I said, but I have faith in us to click at the right time.
Yarden Garzone has continued to provide glimmers throughout the back end of the season, tonight in the form of 18 points and 5 rebounds.
I liked how Yarden, I thought she was aggressive tonight. She stayed in and played with 4 fouls, which I thought was great.
Lack of focus and physicality doomed Indiana against the Terps, a similar showing to a handful of their 11 losses this season.
Nobody should come in here and push you off, right? You know, you got to stand your ground and not let teams, you know, bully you like that.
Just being stronger with the ball, not forcing turnovers. I think we had a lot of silly turnovers. I know I did. In the game that were kind of careless just because they sped us up a little bit in the half court. But I think we knew that was coming, and we have to prepare for it because once March hits, I think every team turns into that aggressive, gets up into you type of team.
March will begin with a trip to West Lafayette for a regular season finale against the Boilermakers. Indiana will compete in the Big Ten tournament in Indianapolis next week for a chance at a conference title and an NCAA berth. For the last time at Assembly Hall, I'm Kelsey Dennehy, IUS TV Sports.